similar tactics tonight, Lance. We may have found a new key to John Luke.
Yeah, well, I worked out on Monday that I sat last and I didn't go when they went down the back, and I waited till the home turn, and he got home so hard I thought, tonight he's got barrier 10, I'm going to sit there till just going past the 400 and just launch him. Like I read through the paper today and I thought, I didn't give him a hope. He was tipped to beat one home. He'd won his last start. He was tipped to run last on Yarra Valley. Sometimes he hasn't been racing that bad. He's been racing really, really good company and going really well. And the tipsters really sort of should have a look at themselves.
You look to be travelling really well, and then the leader galloped, and I thought, well, you looked the winner, but then you sort of had to find a way to the outside to wind up, and the horse did a good job to get over the top.
Yeah, no, that's right, Rob. She travelled well the whole way through the race. Down the back, I thought I was a fairly good chance. Through the corner, Chris has started struggling a bit, and I thought the others might have got a bit of a swoop on us, but was lucky enough to get off the fence when the other one galloped, and she got to the outside and she finished strong.
The horse was very brave and did a fantastic job in winning and ran some really good times.
Yeah, definitely. First start and first win, which is really great for the connections, and he seems like a really nice little horse, still learning and looking around at everything, but I think he's going to have a really bright future.
I always love watching the babies. It's something that I think anyone involved with horses and breeding and racing horses, it's always an exciting time when you bring youngsters to the racetrack. And what about yourself, being a young driver and obviously had some great, apprenticeship doing lots of things as far as a driver's concerned, from pony trot races to driving older horses. How do you feel when you're driving a youngster for the first time?
Yeah, well, you definitely want to be a little bit more careful driving them. They're inexperienced and learning what to do. So that's certainly a big part of what I think about when I'm driving them. But also you want to try and look after them a little bit as well. You know, they want to keep going for the rest of their career. And so that's another thing to also keep in mind, I think. But yeah, no, anyone that gets a 2-year-old up and going at this sort of speed should be congratulated, because there's a lot of work that goes behind the scenes before they get to here, so anyone that can do it does a fantastic job.
Pretty much a 2-horse battle up the lead, but it was certainly competitive from the word go, and it was a great finish.
Yeah, it was. He was a bit cranky before the start, but came out really fast and got the lead, which made all the difference. The other horse stuck with him, and I was a bit worried at home when on the turn when I couldn't shake him off, but he dug in the last little bit and sort of held him, the last 50 all right.
He's a big lump of a horse, obviously. Gavin Lang, as we know, our thoughts are with them, and Megan and the team, obviously, they had a great eye for this horse. He's a big, strong fella, and hopefully still a big future ahead of him.
Yeah, I think he's got more wins in him, and as you said, hopefully this sparks Gav up a bit.
Well done with Casbar Kid. Terrific win.
Yeah, he's a lovely little horse. He's just a gem to drive, and I love driving him.
Yeah, look, really strong. He's just on the bit tonight, just wanted to go.
Yeah, we got an easy lead time and an easy first quarter, and then we just rolled from the 1200 and just did it in second or third gear tonight. And he's running the Ararat Cup was super. He didn't handle the track very well, but he tried very hard, as he always does. And come to tonight, I wasn't overly clear on what I was going to do on the start, but he felt good coming up the gate, and he crossed him pretty easy. So from then on, he relaxed and came straight back to me, as he does, and able to get that easy first bit, and then we were able to roll. So he's a lovely horse, and it's a credit to Jeffrey and to Skinny. They do a great job with their horses, and I love driving him.
He's really taking some good steps forward, this horse.
Yeah, he's very consistent and very honest. They just have a little bit of trouble keeping him sound, but when he's right, he's pretty right.
Don't see too many Western Ideals running around in Australia. I'm not sure how they accessed the breeding to this horse, but wow.
Yeah, no, he's very fast. Yeah, at Menangle, I think he's ran nearly the quickest last quarter in a race. He didn't win, but at Menangle and ran about 5th, but 25 something. So he's always had good speed. Tonight, the way they ran it, he got to sort of show what he can do with his speed. Terrain the same. He got home very good at terrain from last in the Cup and made good ground. But Code Bailey had sort of, the bird had flown and he ran a good second. And tonight, the speed was fairly genuine the whole way, and which suited. And he was just able to come with one run, and he's good.
She looks like she's doing a good job at stud as well, because this bloke being by Bettor's Delight, I would imagine will continue to improve. And I think looking at the transition from last campaign to this campaign, I can see there's signs that there's plenty more to come.
Yeah, he was really good, to his credit tonight. Well, she was pretty confident with the right run. With Almas hoofing it being in front of us, getting the right trail into it, he was always going to be there in the finish. And after his first up third at Kilmore last week, we were really confident he'd improve from the run.
He put quite a number of wins together last campaign, and then sort of got up in the grades pretty quick, went for a little bit of a break, and now hopefully the horse will continue to strengthen up. He's not overly big type horse. Mum was small. Bettor's Delight wasn't overly big either, but certainly from a body perspective, he's starting to strengthen up and hopefully put him in good stead.
Yeah, he's not that much of him, but he's definitely getting stronger. And like you said, his last campaign was second to none, but just probably got up in the grading a little bit faster than probably anticipated and hit a bit of a flat spot, but they've given him a spell and brought him back, and he's come back bigger and better.
She was a little bit naughty at the start. She went for a little canter, but she got down pretty quick, and the speed was slow after the first lap, and she was able to just zip up and go to the front, and then was always in control.
I know when you get all your misses wrong, you can get caught out, can't you, Chris?
Well, seems to be a problem.
It does seem to be a problem. But very good. What happened at the start? Obviously missed the way.
Yeah, Kate said she trotted a little bit funny last week or the week before in the score up, and I think just being out so wide in barrier 7, she just was just laying in a little bit, and just went a bit rough and galloped.
They were coming at you in all different directions, but the horse just kept knuckling down, and you kept urging him along, and he got the job.
Yeah, no, it definitely fought on really well, and I was a little bit worried probably turning for home, but it stuck to the task really well, and another good winner tonight for Team Teal.
Yeah, Team Teal absolutely flying at the moment. Big horse.
Yeah, very big horse. You sort of got to look around to see what's happening up in front there, but had really good gate speed and then settled really nicely until it caught sight of another horse coming up on its outside, and then it wanted to get on with the job, but fought on really well to the finish.
Freddie Funk just continues to cash up the money. Another win in the claimer.
Yeah, well, Sam and Chelsea have got a house getting built, so probably get another door on there.
Yeah, well, I was just talking to Chelsea. We were just doing our project management for our building investments, and it looks like she's, she doesn't need to do too much. She just sends Freddie around each time, and a new door gets added.
Yeah, well, he's been a great little money spinner for him. I think that's about 8 or 9 wins now he's had since they've had him, so he's done a super job.
Tonight, just sat back and come with a run?
Yeah, it worked out really well in the run, just, lobbed straight into the 1-1 and just didn't had to pull out till the top of the straight, and he sprinted really well tonight.